Hey guys, long story short, I didn't keep up with my streak, so I carved a pumpkin and decided to record it. If you can't tell, I've never carved a pumpkin before, and I did pretty well concerning I'd never done it before. But I almost cut my finger on several occasions, and there's one moment where I paused, but you can't really tell because I'm not in normal time, and the reason I had to speed it up was it'd be like an hour and a half long, and also there's also the fact of, well, my family is loud and say my name constantly. Like, you hear my name and then come eat, because that's what I was doing, like, at the last recording before I went to go eat. It was, hey, come eat, but instead of hey, it was my name. And I keep almost saying it, which wouldn't be good because that means I have to delete all this audio I just recorded. Oh, well, anyway, I should probably tell you what I'm carving, since it's drawn on the pumpkin. It's Bendy, because it was either that or a flower, and flowers aren't too spooky, and I can't really use that in a video. But Bendy's spooky because he's Bendy, and everyone knows who he is, and I hate trucks right now. Well, like, when I was carving his eye, I kept leaving the knife in his eye, and I realized that, and it's kind of funny, because it kind of looked like I was stabbing him in the eye, and it was kind of like, imagine just leaving a knife in someone's eye while you're carving around it. That'd be kind of, I don't know what happened there. I think I was like stopping the camera or something, because I have to hold it at an angle so I can't really see what I was doing. I'll go back and watch it in a second so I can explain it. Okay, we're good. I know what happened there. My grandma moved the bag of potatoes that I was leaning my Kindle up against so it wasn't looking at the bottom of the pumpkin where I was not currently carving. Because that would be a little boring for you to just watch my arm, like, occasionally just fly in. Because then it'd be kind of boring. And I left it in his mouth this time. That's good. That'd be cool, stabbing someone in the throat. Actually, no, don't do that. That wouldn't be cool. Right now I'm carving his mouth. It was very challenging to carve his mouth because carving a mouth into a pumpkin that has teeth and they aren't separated by a big gap of, like, if I had to outline his mouth and be very careful. I had to be very, very, very careful not to knock out his teeth, because then it ruins the entire thing, because I had to transition from everything being taking everything that was black and carving it. And when I did do that, it looks a lot better than how it would work before. It'd be me cutting out eyes and putting tape there to hold them there, along with the mouth. That'd be kind of, awkward. And also it wouldn't work because I'd have to carve out the entire pumpkin where the picture is, and then take the chunk I carved out of it, carve it, and then have to tape it in. So, yeah, that wouldn't have worked, would it? And sorry I keep turning the pumpkin. That's my fault, obviously. But it's so I could carve it easier, and I figured you all understand a little bit. And right now I'm knocking out chunks that I can't get out, and I keep having to wiggle the knife to get things out. And that knife is very flexible because if you kind of can't tell, but it bends a little bit. And I'm surprised it didn't break into the pumpkin. Obviously it broke into the pumpkin, but I mean, like, it didn't break while it was stuck in the pumpkin. And I turned it further away because I really need to focus there. And I didn't have time to check if you could see it or not, But luckily you can kinda. Good thing you could kinda, because if you couldn't kinda, then I'd probably have to not use the video clip and then explain why, when I should be explaining what I'm doing, probably. Like at this clip, it changed clip. And right now, I think, oh yeah, I'm doing the bow tie. At first, I was just going to carve out the entire bow tie, but then I was just like, no, I'll leave the bow tie in, because I'm taking out the body, because the dog. Sorry, my dog walked by. Dog again, why? Oh, anyway, the dog. We have hardwood floors, so walking by is very loud. And when you're trying to record, unless you're doing a live stream, you gotta redo it, unless you're lazy and don't want to, which I am right now. This video is about 9 minutes long, so I only have like 3 minutes left to talk, so that's fine. I honestly don't want to talk for a long time, because whenever I talk a long time for YouTube videos, my throat gets sore this time of year, apparently, because I normally don't talk very much, and when I do talk, like, my throat gets sore in one spot, and it's annoying. And it's like all the pain is focused there, and it feels like acid. And it's annoying, and my brother's loud in the background. I don't think you can hear him, but still. Oh, I'm carving the... Oh, you see those little lines that look like they're dividing the arms from the body? Yeah. Does fall over, like, not on camera. Well, one of them does, but actually both of them do. I think. I mean, both of them do, but I think, but one falls over limp whenever we take it outside for a little bit and then leave it outside on Halloween. By the way, I carved this on 28th, I think, and it fell over limp since it was left outside and cold. And since I did it on the 28th, we left it outside until the 31st, and then it was still outside on the 31st, and one of them fell over limp. It's the one on the left, and then I'm surprised it wasn't the one on the right, because that's the one I knock over in the video, and it comes loose and falls back into the pumpkin while I'm trying to put a candle in it. Like, not in the video, but before I film the end part where I show it with a candle in it. I think it's about to fall over. I'm going to knock it over soon. I think I did knock it all over already. This one I almost knock over, I think, but I'm very careful. Oh, if you see, I've been using scissors a lot. That's because I've never carved a pumpkin before, and this is the easiest way to, like, get it to not be horrible, because some of the lines, like with the mouth, I couldn't get it to be perfect with a knife, so I had to use, guess what? A pencil and scissors. I use the pencil to draw on the bendy, and I do that before the video starts because the carving is the main part, and it'd be a longer video than it already is. At that point, I thought halfway through when I was drawing it on the pumpkin with a Sharpie that, hey, I should record this for YouTube to make up for what I haven't done. Don't worry, I am going to make them up. I just need to film them. I've drawn a few, and they're kinda, there. I drew Stranger Things. Oh, a new video is coming up. Well, bye guys.